This week in Hyrule, we're finally back. Your news recap starts now. Hello everyone, and welcome once again to This Week in Hyrule. Folks, unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard a little bit about Breath of the Wild. As promised, Nintendo provided us with a ridiculous amount of information and content at E3, and news keeps pouring in as we get more interviews and learn more about the game. Now, covering all of this would take an entire video. So if you're interested in reading up on all of the Breath of the Wild news, you should check out Zelda Informer's mini articles on the game. I'll mention a few highlights from this week. First off, we've got Miyamoto talking about seeing some cool ancient technology in this game. He mentions an almost smartphone-like device. Next up, we have confirmation of various side quests in the game that Link will be able to pursue at will. And finally, at a recent shareholder meeting, Miyamoto mentioned that he's trying to get Zelda out of its rut. Now, like I said, there is a ton of Breath of the Wild info out there, and I can't begin to cover all of it here, so do yourself a favor and check out the full articles on ZeldaInformer.com. Next up, the Link's Awakening DLC pack has dropped for Europe, Japan, and the United States. If you love Hyrule Warriors as much as I do, you should definitely check out this DLC. It features Marin as a playable character, shiny new boots for Linkle, a Koholint map for adventure mode, and some My Fairy costume pieces. If you want both the 3DS and the Wii U DLC, it'll run you around $9.99 US. Finally, Nintendo is still interested in making movies. In a recent shareholder meeting, Nintendo President Tatsumi Kimishima revealed that Nintendo is in fact in talks with an external partner to make movies. He stressed maintaining a strong relationship with the unnamed partner, so Nintendo could have more hands-on involvement with any future film projects. Well, that's it for the news. Let's check out those contests. This week we had everyone captioning this image of Link cooking up some grub in Breath of the Wild. You guys are gonna hate me for this, but I think my favorite might be this entry by Galaxy Flowers. Just the reality of Link standing there in total silence just made me laugh. For the Photoshop contest, we wanted an origin for the Guardians. Soy Sauce ran unopposed and submitted 2 entries, but my favorite was definitely this one. I do love The Incredibles. Well, that about does it for me. If you want any more information on the stories discussed in this video, you can check out the links in the description. Keep it locked to Zelda Informer for all your Zelda news. I'm Matt, and this was your week in Hyrule.